All this conversation about all this bullshit, man. I'm talking about, man, ain't nobody said nothing about damn dollar. Nigga ain't said nothing about damn check, damn job. Nigga ain't said nothing about no money. But niggas sitting here talking all this shit. Ain't nobody said nothing about no money, though. Come on, man. Gotta get some goddamn money, man. Shit. All this broke shit ain't it, bro. Ain't nobody said nothing about damn dollar. Get some goddamn money, man.
You too, man. I'm already knowing. Y'all finna sit here and say, yo, Congo, where you been at, bruh? Yo, Congo, you ain't been posting. Yo, Congo, you fell off. I can't fall off, bruh. I can't fall off, never have, and I never will. Your boy been on a different kind of grind. And y'all gonna see it soon. Big things are coming to this channel. But the message for today's video is, you have to put the work in. The solution to your problems is very simple. And you probably already know what it is, but you just choose not to do it. And that's work. Work, work, work. Working more will solve 90% of your problems in this lifetime. You already know for a fact, if your pockets ain't right, your money not right, you gotta work more, bro. Maybe go get a second job. Maybe go work some overtime at your current job. Maybe go find some kind of side hustle you can do to get some extra money. You know that you have to work more to get that money right. You know if your body not looking good, you know if you look at your naked body in the mirror and you don't like what you see, you need to hit the gym and get your diet right. You know what you have to do, but for some reason nobody wants to do it. The solution is very simple. The answer is very clear. But for some reason we find a way to justify our laziness or justify our excuses. And you know, a lot of times we know that we have to put the work in, but we don't want to do it. So we look for a simple, easy way out, an easy method to fix our problems. And this is exactly where, in this current day and age, influencers come into play. You see, there are individuals on the internet that understand you and what it is that you want to achieve for yourself. Money, physique, girls, whatever you might be looking to achieve. And these individuals will pitch to you, oh man, you buy my product, I'm going to take you from where you are now to where you want to go. Physically, financially, or dating, or mentally, whatever it might be, right? And people buy into this stuff, making these influencers selling these products rich. Because everybody wants an easy ticket. Everybody wants some kind of quick fix, some kind of get rich quick, some kind of magic pill, trendy fad diet workout that's going to just solve all their problems and make their life easier with no effort from their own body. You know what I'm saying? That shit does not exist, bro. There is no simple solution. There is no quick fix that takes no effort on your part. Whatever you want to achieve in this lifetime, it's possible for you to do, but you have to work. Nobody gonna hold your hand. Nobody gives a damn about you or your dreams. Nobody cares if you want to drive a nice car one day. Nobody cares if you don't like the fact that you're 300 pounds. Nobody cares if you are unhappy in dating. Nobody gives a fuck about you or your problems. That's on you. The world will keep spinning whether you achieve them or not, bro. Whether you keep on struggling or whether you put that work in, the world gonna keep on revolving regardless of what you got going on. In the grand scheme of things, you're not that important. But to you, you're important. To you, your goals are important. And if they're really important to you, why wouldn't you put the work in? If they're really important to you, you can't be making excuses. If they're really important to you, you'd be willing to sacrifice the short-term gratification for a better long-term result. If they were really important to you, you wouldn't allow yourself to feed into temptation and distraction that takes you away from what you need to be doing, which is working towards your goals. That's what it's really all about, bro. And let me tell you something, there's no better feeling than working your ass off to achieve something and finally making it happen. I'm talking about a goal that you've been grinding for. I'm talking about a goal that you've been losing sleep over. I'm talking about a goal that you had to sacrifice so you can make yourself a better person to achieve this goal. Blood, sweat, and tears into this effort towards this goal, and when it finally pays off, there is no better feeling in this world than finally making it happen. Finally bringing your dream to a reality. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I've done a lot of drugs in my lifetime, and I ain't too proud of it. I've done a lot of different drugs, experienced a lot of different highs, bro. But there is not a single high that I've ever experienced that compares to the high that you get from accomplishing your goals. Boy, there is no better feeling than me driving off the lot in this car that I'm sitting in right now, my 2025 Toyota Camry. Even though to some people it's just a Camry, it's just a Toyota, I put that work in for this shit, bruh. Boy, you couldn't tell me shit. I was on top of the world. The way I was feeling, you would have thought I just bought a fucking Lamborghini, bro. But that's how it feels to accomplish something. Sometimes when I get up and I look in the mirror at my physique, the way that I look right now, I have to think to myself and remind myself like, yo, I take this shit for granted that I look like this now, but the way that I currently look literally used to be my dream. And that's because of hard work. You'll get there. It just takes time. It just takes consistency. And that's what most of us lack. You know, anybody can show up for one day. Anybody can show up for a week. Hell, almost anybody can even do a month. But how about 6 months? How about a year? How about them days when you really just don't feel like doing this shit? You gonna fall off then? Hopefully not, bro. Because if it was important to you, just not feeling like it wouldn't be a good enough excuse. You know, I've been working out for a little bit over 5 years now, taking the gym seriously, consistently. And I'm just now looking like this. Man, there were days where I used to work 12-hour shifts, 14-hour shifts, sometimes even 16s, still go to the gym because it was that important to me. Because I wanted that shit so bad. Everybody to my left and right talking about, yo, you need sleep. Yo, you shouldn't be going like that. Yo, man, how can you do that? Yo, man, you're doing too much. It's not that serious. A day off isn't going to kill you. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Because it's that important to me. The work needs to be done, regardless of whatever kind of circumstances are occurring in my life that might make it more difficult for me to want to do it. I still have to do it. That's the thing, though. It's about that mindset. You cannot make permanent decisions based on temporary circumstances. Man, you not feeling like hitting the gym right now is a temporary feeling right now. But guess what? If you allow that feeling to make you skip the gym today, you can't get today back. Sure, you can go to the gym and hit that bitch tomorrow, but it's not going to change the fact that yesterday you skipped. You can't get that shit back. You can't make it up. Once it's gone, it's gone. You made a permanent decision based on temporary feelings and circumstances. That's not putting the work in. That's not proving to yourself that what you want to achieve is really important to you. Because if it was important to you, there's no valid excuse. There's no justification. You just put the work in, bro. You just put the work in. And I'm going to be 100% transparent with y'all, man. Authentic Congo in the building. I've been grinding, bro. Big time grinding. Disappeared from social media for a little bit. Making my way back. If y'all follow me on Instagram, TikTok, y'all would have seen I'm back now. But I've been grinding off camera. Because it's personal this time. The work is really going in, bro. The work is really going in. Been given an opportunity for maximum overtime at my job. You feel me? Maximum overtime. Unlimited overtime. And I'm taking full advantage because this shit is important to me. Because I got a goal, bro. I got a number goal in my mind that I want to achieve. So everything else that's not helping me get towards that shit is unimportant and irrelevant. The excuses, not justified. And it's worth it. It's paying off. Had a check for a single week of work, hit my bank account $3,500. $3,500 in a week at 24 years old. I'm definitely not no rich internet nigga, but I don't know too many 24-year-olds that can pull 3.5K in a week. Back to back to back to back to back. That's because that work is happening. Ain't no excuses happening, bro. And sure, you know, because I'm so hyper focused on one particular area of my life, it is to a certain extent pulling away from other areas of my life. Like, you know, I disappeared from social media for a minute. It's cool. It's cool. Because life is a long ass game. Life is quite literally the longest thing you'll ever do. Me disappearing from social media for a month or two to focus on more pressing matters in my real life is not a bad thing, in my opinion. Social media is still a huge long-term goal of mine, but it's long-term. In the grand scheme of things, sacrificing working on this right now to be able to pursue something else that's currently more important is not a bad thing. It's about the priorities. Social media is not dropping 3.5K a week into my account right now. The overtime of my job is. Therefore, that shit is more important. Sure, maybe one day social media long-term might do that, but for the time being, it's not doing that, bro. So social media can't be the main focus right now. Just got to put that work in, bro. Just got to put that work in. And when you're on your journey, putting that work in, things are going to happen to you that will make you doubt yourself. But you can't let that get to you. I know not everybody is on social media the way that I am, but social media is what I can relate to. So that's what I'm going to talk about. Sometimes you get up and post on social media knowing that you have a good message, knowing that your content is good, but that shit gets 10 views. That shit gets 100 views. All this effort and time and energy for 100 views on a video, that shit can be discouraging, bro. It can be discouraging when you put in all this work and you don't really get a result from it, but that cannot discourage you. That cannot make you stop and doubt your mission. You have to keep pushing regardless of how the world treats you and your mission. Man, sometimes you're going to doubt yourself. Sometimes people going to try to sit here and tell you that what you're doing is not going to work. It can't work. But as long as you know that it can and it will, that's all that fucking matters, bro. That's all that fucking matters. All the external pushback that you're receiving doesn't matter at all, bro. Like when I look at my video views now, I don't give a fuck about a number, bro. You know, I used to see the number and it wouldn't be high and I would doubt my message, but I don't think like that anymore, bro. Personal development shit. I can objectively listen to what I'm talking about in my videos and I can say, that's good shit. That's a good message. Regardless of what the numbers say, regardless of what the views say, that shit don't matter. What I'm talking about is real, valid, substantial stuff that actually has meaning. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't doubt my words or my message because it doesn't get a certain amount of views, bro. Because let's be real. A lot of times when it comes to this social media game, it be the bullshit that gets views, the entertainment, shit that isn't really beneficial to anybody's life. That'll get the views. But shit like this that people actually need to hear, shit don't get views, bro. But that by itself should not make me doubt what I'm doing, because I know for a fact that I'm still pushing a good message regardless of how many views I get. Nigga, I could get 1,000 views. Nigga, I could get 2 views. It don't matter. As long as somebody's being positively impacted by the message, that's all that matters. Because that's all I was trying to do. Now, of course, the more the merrier, but you cannot allow the external world and the way that it treats you or perceives your mission to make you doubt yourself. Even beyond social media, bro. It could be on some, maybe you want to start up a business. You go get a client and your client starts trash talking your business. Oh man, horrible service. Oh man, 10 out of 10 would not recommend, would never come to this business again. Okay, that's one client, bro. You can't doubt your mission with your business because your first customer want to talk shit. You better work your ass off and make sure that your next 5 customers have the best possible experience. You feel me? If anything, when you receive pushback on your mission, it should make you more solidified in your belief, because nothing worth having will ever be easy. You ain't never gonna sit here and achieve anything great without any kind of pushback. You don't get hated on unless you're doing good things. You don't see rewards unless you're doing difficult things and challenging yourself. Shit that's easy doesn't have any fucking meaning, bro. Man, if somebody dropped 10 billion bucks in your bank account right now, yeah, it's cool. I got 10 billion, but like, it don't hold no value to you, bro. It's just a number. But if you worked your ass off to get that 10 billion, it will be worth a lot more to you because it was hard. It was difficult. You probably had to overcome obstacles and pushbacks on the way to that 10 billion. You feel me? A nigga just ran at this point, bro. But y'all get what I'm saying, bro. Work your ass off, bro. Whatever you want, be aggressive with it. Be extreme with that shit. Man, people gonna tell you, oh, you doing too much. Oh, you working too many hours. Oh, you cutting off the parties and cutting off the friends just to focus on that. Yes, nigga. I'm going all in, bruh. I'm extreme with this shit. You say I'm doing too much, but you quite literally have to do too much to see progress in any area of your life, bruh. You have to. You quite literally have to do too much in order to see progress. You can't do exactly what you've been doing and expect to see greater and better results. That's called insanity, bro. In order to see progress, you gotta do new shit. You gotta do extra shit. You gotta do stuff that you've never done before. Push the limits. Challenge yourself. Try to explore a new frontier. That's how you make progress. You quite literally have to do too much. So if anybody tells you that, oh man, you're doing too much. Oh, it's not that serious, bro. Oh, you cutting off all this and cutting off all that. Yes, nigga, I am. I'm going all the way the fuck in, bro, because I really need this shit. I'm putting that work in. That's the end of the video, bro. Questions, comments, or concerns, leave it down in the comment section, man, and y'all have a good one.